Delayed gratification, a simple solution to your pains. And it is a simple solution to your pains because it clears the immediate fulfillment, immediate desires, and the desires that prevents you from looking at the broader goals. So delayed gratification is the postponement of fulfillment of your desires. It's a time delay. And when you delay the fulfillment of your desires or the or you delay your rewards for which you put your hard work, and especially when you are seeking things, when you are chasing some goals, when you are in pursuit of something, and when you deliberately delay gratification, when you deliberately postpone your rewards, so it helps you it helps you in achieving your goal. It helps you in achieve success. Let's elaborate how this happens. Um, all of us knows that when we seek things, when we try to achieve some goals, or when we have some aim, life will throw some curves. Life will try to bring you down. Life will throw um, hurdles and setbacks in your life, and this immediate reward seeking behavior. And it happens that especially when you are chasing goals and life is hitting you hard, there will come a time when you are totally frustrated, when you are deprived of your basic things because you have made a lot of sacrifices. And along with those sacrifices, you're also depriving yourself from many immediate pleasures. So, this deprivation or this scarcity of immediate pleasures, along with your own reward for which you are putting hard work, the scarcity or the shortage or the glut of both these things, it creates pressure inside you. It makes you some kind of a deprived animal. You're all exasperated, you're all frustrated, you're all angry about things not uh, being given to you or things that you don't get. And in that case, you know the role of voices, the voices inside your head. So the voices, they are manifestation of darkness. So what happens is that these voices, they try to pull you down, and they don't hit you like a fighter. So these cowardly voices inside your head, they whisper something in your ear. They whisper that it is okay to to seek pleasure. It is okay to give up. It is okay to stop the work right now. It is okay to stop the pursuit. It is okay to give in. So, in that constant pressure, because those voices, they will pressure you in such a way, they will overwhelm you in such a way that you won't be able to think clearly. And in that case, when you're about to give in, because it happens, because the the pressure the pressure of those voices is really overwhelming. It is like something else has taken control of you. Something else is driving you. Something else is holding your reins, and you are not in control of yourself. And that, coupled with your own personal glut, that you have deprived yourself of all the immediate pleasures, you have sacrificed a lot, and in those sacrifices You have promised yourself that till I get this thing, such and such thing, I will not seek those things. I will not pursue those pleasures, those rewards. And along with that, there is the reward that you are seeking. So the sacrifices, the pressure of sacrifices, the frustration of sacrifices, and along with the reward, because you have put in a lot of efforts and lot of sacrifices for those rewards which you have not got yet. So in such an exasperated situation, when you are gasping for breath, the such situation will come when you are really a good fighter and you fight for whatever you are pursuing. When you fight that long, there will be a situation when you're all exasperated, when you're gasping for breath, and when nothing inside you is speaking breath in your life. Just imagine a situation. It's like you are in some terrain that is a composition of muddy water and sand, sandy beach. The sandy beach, this is water, and you are a fish. Now, in order to reach your reward or your goal, you have to push. But in life, what happens is the more you try to push, the more this water recedes back. It's like the mirage that you see in the world, especially in summertime. When you see on road, you see water, but when you reach that point where you had seen water, and you reach that point, you find that there is no water, and you feel that the point of water has stretched a few steps ahead. In the same way, in life, when you constantly pursue your dreams, you constantly pursue your rewards, what life does is a really cruel and wicked thing, and I don't know why life becomes so mean to us, but it happens that we are a fish in a big on a sandy beach, and we are desperately trying to reach water. And when we muster up all the courage, when we step a few notches, and by the time we reach the point where this watery line, where this water is supposed to be there, when we reach that point and we find that this point has stretched a few paces up, and this makes us really frustrating, and this will keep happening to you. This water line will keep receding in your life, and you will reach a point when you are all exasperated, when you're all frustrated, when you're all exhausted, when you're deprived of, short of all energies, and still you have those rewards in your head at that time. And that is an opportunity for darkness to take hold of you, because at that time when you are all hopeless and all short of life, so this is a perfect opportunity for darkness to take hold of you. So what it does, so the darkness through voices, they try to whisper in you that it is okay to let go of the reward, to let go of the pursuit and seek immediate pleasures, which you will see they are in your just in your surrounding, those immediate pleasures. And The moment you try, you give in, you will find that you have stepped up on a slippery slope. You will really feel that all your hard work, you have reached up to this level. You're just a few notches short of the summit or the peak. And at the time when you are just a few notches short, life will speak something into your whisper that it is okay to step on the slope, this immediate pleasure. And when you step on it, you realize that it is a slippery slope and you are back to where you started. So this is how life will hit you in the wrong, in the dark side, in the blind side. So delaying those gratifications, so delayed gratification or delay seeking immediate pleasures can spare you from falling or spare you from stepping up on those slippery slopes. And along with that, it also clears you of uh, the immediate time waste because immediate pleasures are nothing but immediate time waste. If you think that something that you can get easily, so easy things are not good. Easy things are not good at all. At first thing, those are just illusions. You will have nothing in them. Even if you chase them, even if you go for them, in a few, in a little time, you will realize that you have set yourself on a course, on a path that is wrong and that is lethal. You are not going to get anything out of it. What happens in life that you are likely to face setbacks, even if you don't pursue anything. That's how life is. As I already told you, life is like an ocean, and in an ocean, there are rough tides, there are storms, there are tsunamis, and there are giant waves. And these things will test you. They will test you to your core. Let's take an example how how those voices convince you to mm, go for the temptations. It happens that you are likely to show courage, and this courage which you have shown for, and the the rewards that you have in your mind, those make you push yourself hard. And when you push yourself hard, you deprive yourself of a lot of things. And it is also a challenge to life that there is someone who has stood up against you. There's someone who is ready to face setbacks, who is ready to face punches, and despite all challenges, the person is not going to stop. This is the tagline that you send to life when you even think about standing through a storm. And when you does, when you do, when you keep moving up, when you keep pushing up, life will throw all kind of tantrums. This in this test, Life will do everything to test you and everything to stop you. And the voices that I have talked about, those voices will convincingly whisper in your ear that it is okay to take a break. It will uh, make you realize that life is a long journey. It will speak into your ear, and that is also in a coercing and a convincing way that life is a long journey and a hopeless place. And in that hopeless journey, when you are risking everything, when you're sacrificing everything for a blind reward, in that case, it is okay to take a break. That you must take a break once in a while. You must enjoy the fruits of life that are out there. It is okay to relish the temptations that are out there. It's good to enjoy the high of drugs, to feel the warmth of womanly arms, to gulp down tinging alcohol, to commit a crime, to pull down people, to speak ill of people, to backbite people, to speak against their back. So in all these temptation, when you give in, when you once you realize that yes, the voices inside your head, they are right, and you give in, you step on a slippery slope. And when you give in, that's the time when the darkness gets hold of you. And this is the time when you need to fight hard. You need to fight very hard this time. Because if you start, if you learn this thing, if you start realizing this thing, when the pressure becomes overwhelming, when things start happening to you, and when things start moving against you, you should realize that it is time to fight. And it is the time when you should fight the hardest. And this battle, it will be customized or designed or enveloped in such a way that you will be all alone. There may be some well-wishers in your life. There may be some people who gave you good suggestions, who are there for you in your rough and tumbles. But when this when life knocks you down, it, it ensures that all those supporting elements, all those supporting pillars are not there. It it ensures that you are all alone in fight, all alone and weak. When you are all alone and weak, this storm, this overwhelming pressure will try to get you, and it gets you so that you just throw yourself in the arms of immediate pleasures. And it's when the concept of delayed gratification comes in. So delayed gratification, it helps you in fighting the storm. And if you start learning how to delay gratifications, because we are all consuming animals. If you don't consume things, whatever they are, even if it is alcohol, even if it is women, even if it is money or any prices, any commodities, because those are the things that you fight for. Otherwise, there is nothing much else to live for. People can have any kind of dreams, and all dreams are valid, especially if they are not hurting other people a lot. So in those times, in those tough times, you need to delay the gratifications, because the things or the commodities or the immediate pleasures that are being spoken into your ear, that are being whispered, and they're trying to get hold of your mind, those will be there. Those will be there after 10 minutes. Those will be there after 10 days. But if you can hold for a long or hold a little, it's not about holding very long. The voice is they will convince you that it's life is a blinding journey and it's not good to hold that long. But trust me, those voices are just trying to discourage you from moving. Those voices are trying to prevent you from going up. So in that case, you need to hold a little. If you can delay gratifications a little long or just a short amount of time, the voices will mellow down, the pressures will go down, voices will go down, pressures will mellow, and at the time when the pressure goes down, you will see the reality. You will realize that it was just a fight that you you are about to lose. So what to do when the pressure is overwhelming, when the voices try to get hold of you? In that case, actions. Actions are the things that are like slap on the face of darkness. You must on the face of darkness. You must go for actions. You must step up. You must do something that makes the darkness realize that this person or this fish or this animal, this entity, this object, it is not going to stop. Or sooner or later, this thing is going to breach this barrier. The darkness will realize, the life will realize that however hard I try to receive the water line, I cannot vanish it. This reward or this water line is going to be there. It's it's not practical thing, and it never happens that life will make this water line or life will be after you in such a way that it in order to defeat you, it evaporates all the water. That is also in the power of life, but life won't do that, because if it does, the whole purpose of life, the whole game, the game of life, it it will lose meaning. It's like there is a farm and you try to grow some crops here, and even after a few bad years, a few years of droughts, you try growing up crops, but without any success. So it's a kind of test that life throws in every life, but it won't happen that life will act in a way that makes agriculture impossible on earth. It won't happen, because if it does, if life does this calamity, if life throws this calamity, there won't be any life. And if there won't be any life, life won't be there. It's a kind vicious loop which life will never enter into. My point is, you will get your reward sooner or later, but for that you need to delay gratifications. What happens is, if you delay gratifications, it clears the immediate expenses and immediate shift in stances. It will give you focus and it will give you time for your pursuits. And every act that is done in the pursuit of dream is a slap on the face of darkness. And the stronger you become, the weaker the darkness. And as for actions, every word that is spoken or written or mentioned, every word that is read, every step that is walked or climbed, every muscles that is moved is counted. So your acts make you stronger. As long as you are acting, there, there is hope, there is a chance that you defy everything. You defy the authority of darkness, you defy the dark forces. So you need to keep acting. And the when you delay gratifications, you will learn that this is how life should be lived. That life will keep throwing you curves, but there is a limit up to which life can throw such curves. After some time, when you become strong, when you learn to play the game, when you learn to defy the authority of darkness, when you learn to um, uh, prevent the urges, and when you learn to delay gratifications, in that case, the darkness can no longer, the voices can no longer take any hold over you. And when you get yourself clear from them, when you uh, wave them away from you, at the time, you not only learn to play the game, but you also start seeing clearly that your rewards are just in front of you. That's the ultimate benefit of delayed gratifications. Try it, and your rewards, the journey to your success will reveal to you. Thank you.